Well, I first I'm back with another video viewing the first episode of Witch Watch. I'm sorry this is late. I'll get on Sunday. I'm sorry. No, Witch Watch is a manga series created by the same person behind Sketch Dance and manga from 2007. Originally, he reads about the manga, but one of his other successors was Asher Lost in Space. Series that had like 5 or so volumes, I think, before getting an anime. Like Out Life, one season anime. Although, I've not seen Astra. I've seen only one episode of Sketch Dance. So I can't say much. But overall, this is a great first episode of this manga, of this anime adaptation. This is what Sakamoto Days should have been. Good. But this is literally what Sakamoto Days should have been like. More care was put into it. I mean, seriously. It's literally ridiculous. It's so obvious TOS did not care about Sakamoto Days. So hopefully, if it does get a second season, it goes into a different studio. Because really, Debbie deserves the better adaptation. Also, I only read like one arc of the manga a few years ago, so I don't remember much what happened. So I do want to read the manga when I can. Well, I'll catch up with this stuff. Also, another fact. Witch Watch's volumes are not officially available in print. I'm not joking. All the volumes are not available in paperback. Available in paperback. See, like me and Roboko, both are very popular manga for Weekly Shonen Jump, but don't have physical volume releases in Western countries, also in the English portions. I don't know why Viz has the rights to license the manga. Like, seriously, they release additional versions. I don't know what the hell's going on. These are like the only modern Shonen Jump manga not to have physical releases in English. You know, other successful Shonen Jump manga are going to have physical releases and some already are still coming out. So what the hell? So what gives? Like, what gives? I don't know what business making or I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but it should be physical releases. Manga's been out since 2021 and it's been popular. Alongside me and Maboko, they're both popular demands for physical releases. So why aren't they so? That's the question. I still don't understand. They probably initially trying to get the best, to get the rights. If they did could get it, they would have told us, right? So I don't know what's going on. I really do like Witch Watch. I enjoyed this first episode. I actually don't know if I don't know what type of story this is gonna be like. Should I get my like a Magic of the Week story or what? Like is this like a battle type of a type of battle manga? I don't know. I literally only read the first arc when it was literally shorter. The first 3 chapters, I think. I do plan on reading it again now where I can for review my manga channel. We should like do Kaiser Jump. I'll be covering that manga when I can. Anyway, let's get into this review before I start going on and on. Pardon me. So the episode opens up in the well, girl is saying goodbye to someone she calls Moy. So, but she says she's going to train to become a Bell Witch. As a boy called Moy shakes her hand. This is actually one of my main characters. I don't know if he's the protagonist or is the other one the protagonist. I don't know. Or a dual protagonists. Yeah, this is one of my main characters, Morihito Otogi. As we get to the present day. As he probably some bullies. We have a joke with one of their hair. They're mad at him for interfering with their business with another student. The other way. Goes on to fight him. He avoids everyone, but allows I hit him. Instead, as a way to just fight back. As Otaki says, he's afraid of his own strength. No, the guy with the carp hair got injured a lot years ago because he couldn't control that strength. So he doesn't want to take any chances. You know, he can probably control his strength, so he won't take the risk. And he's so down that backwards. It's Danny Paul saying that Nico, his childhood friend, will be returning. And she wants to make Otaki her familiar. I mean, it's nice. We learn about Otaki's family. He's actually an ogre. So they're basically descended from familiars. So this is about familiars. So it's maybe Otaki's not exactly thrilled about this, asking why his dad can't go, but his dad's got somewhere to be. So it's Nico's coming. Also, he reveals that Nico's going to be limited here, so she's on her own. Various gags. Otaki's not so thrilled about this. Also, I looked up Otaki's Japanese BA, Ryo Suzuki. I think that's his name. Now, his actor has done some things, but one of the most memorable roles is the anime Ryu Sweet in Dr. Stone. Ha ha! Yeah, that's a great character. He's also Heisuke in Sakamoto Days. Coincidentally enough, his dub actor is also in Sakamoto Days. But as a different character. Kind of like Zeno Robinson. Kind of like My Hero in a way. Though, Hawks in the English dub by Funimation was probably still is played by Zeno Robinson. But and Robinson played a character called Go in Pokemon. But Go's Japanese BA was the same actor who played Deku in My Hero. It's so like that coincidental. It's a bit of coincidence. But like both Japanese and English BAs were both in My Hero as different characters. I just say that could be big coincidence. Even more big coincidence was the actress Erica Mendes, whose one of the English dub was Go Fricks in the modern Hunter in 2011 Hunter x Hunter. Also, the English dub voice as Sailor Jonas in the midst of Sailor Moon. She also played a character in the protagonist of Little Witch Academia. Right, as a manga adaptation series in Ultra Jump, I think. Not a joke, even the pretty derby manga adaptation series in Ultra Jump. Again, not a joke. I never seen a pretty derby series, it's based on a game series. Anyway, The big coincidence is the Japanese being the character also played Gon, Hunter x Hunter, the 2011 version. Yeah, weird coincidences. Also, the English dub voice of Okuro made a bit of an interesting coincidental connection. I think you find this video on TikTok somewhere, which I will promise to do a season review on that once we get an official. I think actually we got a date now. I'll check that. I'm here to give season a rewatch for that day. I'm going to tie into the season 2 review. Anyway, that's the episode. Anyway, we're then probably introduced to Nico Wakatsuki. Wakatsuki. She's I on her broom. We have to see. Want to see how boys grow. We don't have any opening for the first episode, which is understandable. Yeah, weirdly enough, they move it to the end of the episode. Yeah, I think that should be safe for the start of the second episode instead. But I'll get to my thoughts on the opening when we get to it. And a weird choice that seems to be reverting on stuff they made like last year. Anyway, so after that, alright, Otake wonders how Nico's be doing. She's a cluster stuff. And right at the moment, she has a crashing through his window. She doesn't really see why, but Otake gets straight to the point. They clear up the room. He's not annoyed of her or anything. He doesn't hate Magic either. He knows she's a klutz. It's been a long time since they saw each other, since 4th grade. They are happy to see each other. Anyway, he tells her to sit down and eat some of the stuff he made earlier. When he cleans up the glass. She comments how much she's grown and become more handsome. She helps to help fix the window with her magic. She asks for some impressions of his. He gives her his mug. She uses a conjure for the spell. He fixes the window, but destroys the mug, which kind of makes Otake kind of mad. Funny gag. After that, Mojito. After that, Otake. After that, Otake. Nico apologizes, but Otake forgives her, saying how much she's grown. Obviously, she likes him. It's pretty obvious she likes him. And so decides to show off some magic, so she ends up showing off a flying spell, where she actually turns herself flat. She has a Blu-ray calls it Otake to chase her. Chase her down the street to a house. Stuck in a corner. And of course, what luck, it turns out the house of that douchebag with the up hair. Hey, Otake accident. He's one Otake hurt by accident all those years ago because he couldn't control his strength. As he's trying to hold back, they also get beaten up by that Jack and his friends. His dad offers to teach him how to control his strength. He agrees to do it to protect Nico. He decides that magic and pixpins. Seems like he's going to be punching the douchebag. which makes the guy really scared. But he ends up punching the wall. Nico thinks it's magic. And the spell magic Nico wears off. But then he picks the wall. So he obviously used that guy's hair, making him bald. Yes, he's definitely confused around what's going on. Nico thanks Otogi for his help. These two are great characters. Really like them. After that, Nico asks for some help. Sharpen. She's always there and stuff. Otogi suggests they need to hide her powers as a witch. And they get some bad bits gonna happen. People find out she's a witch. So it's just looking her, keeping her in the house. But there's a problem. Part of the house, Nico needs to do good deeds and stuff, so magic can stay pure. If not, she could be tempted to go to the dark side. Not me to do Star Wars reference, but yeah, corrupted by dark magic. So I mean, she has to do good deeds, help people out. And of course, timing. As see a better building. There was a great guy with Nico because really like an Otogi. And a small woman in a building. Nico ready regards Saizi's magic. Otogi reluctantly agrees to help to rescue the woman. But they received the weight limit. It only holds 2 people. So Nico says he used the same lift spell she used on the bags earlier. I forgot to mention that actually. And well, it does. But when you use it on a person, it sort of affects their personality. They're a bit lightheaded, and Otogi ends up becoming a bit of a flirt and stuff. Greatly. So I guess the crush. Nico ends up using the spell herself so they can land safely. And affected her for a bit. The woman banks them. The two forgot to shut their heads off. Seems by the time they got home, the spoil wore off. They're exhausted. Nico realised the spell has drawbacks. As the bodies suddenly get heavy, and their personalities go down, as in depression type personalities. Well, not depression, but I mean the sad Lola personality. Make a minute. The spell eventually wears off. It's like Ultimately ends up being after his dad said earlier. Nico is making a heart size shot, making it even more clear she likes him. Oluki's dad said that Nico's mother says it's a type of witch that can have premonitions and stuff in the future. And basically, a great civilization for Nico. And the one who will save her is the familiar. Basically, Otogi. So that means Otogi must protect her at all costs. As the episode comes to it, and some gags. That's just where we get the opening. Again, they could have just saved that for the next episode, but oh well. This opening is sung by Yasobi. I think that's how I say them. That's how you say it. I'm not sure. They actually more known for doing. I'm more familiar with them doing the opening of Oshinoko back in 2023. Was it 2023? Yeah. Or was it 2022? I think it was 2023. I kind of forgot. Oh well. There's a great opening, but weirdly enough, they did not have the Weekly Shonen Jump logo in this one. I'm serious. Now, this will be fine, but this is an anime from 2025. Last year, back in 2024, earlier this year, 2025. All Shonen Jump anime, at least once published in the main magazine of Weekly Shonen Jump. No other Jump magazine, just the main magazine of Weekly Shonen Jump. Always had the logo on it. I think it started around last year with the Losing Samurai. I could be wrong. But manga published in more than just one Jump magazine always shows Shueisha Jump comics like it regularly does. And I said over this one too, but Witch Watch is still being published in the main magazine of Weekly Shonen Jump. Not any other magazine, just the main magazine. As I know. It's weird. I don't know why, but it's just a minor nitpick because, again, we started getting that last year and now they're ditching it. And as this was a production quite a bit before that. But this is going to be split into two calls. Part 2 unknown right now until the end of part 1. So, yeah, anyway. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please remember, want to see more, subscribe to the channel, look at the always going to be chat. And I'm looking forward to the next episode of Sunday. I hope you're all excited too. Hopefully, if I don't care if I end up reading the manga or not soon. I just want to enjoy the show. The two anime characters I don't not even familiar about actually. So I'm excited to see this. Anyway, I'll see you guys next for Kaoru Generic Romance, Ahara-san Season 2, and My Hero Academia Vigilantes, which is known as Amigos in Japan. Kill Felix out.